I was voted.
We're almost in places. 10 seconds.
Best intentions.
Let's do a toy train check.
6, 5,
Okay, fade to black.
3.
All last Tuesday, all the time.
Hi, I'm Cookie, and after an emergency surgery, I now have the spleen of a serial killer. All by yourself? Yeah, well, wouldn't be the first time. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by
The Suitcase Suit Warehouse. Travel with only the shirt on your back and the many shirts folded and packed into that shirt.
Hang on tight, we're in for a ride. Let's begin with, as the world churns. If Fox decides to create a spin-off of their show Glee, in which the students go off to sing competitively in college while dripping in butter, what would the series be called? Gree, Gleed, Gee, or Gleet? Agree is a prize for a victory, and that's what you call irony. Want to see the right answer? If you've ever eaten Indian food, you probably had ghee, which is a liquidy, clarified butter that's used in cooking. So that would be the name of the new Fox show. I only found out recently that I'm Fox intolerant. Excuse me, I've been watching reruns of the Wanda Sykes show. Coming up, Fresh Funky Factory. Hey, remember C&C Music Factory from the 90s? You know, pump up the jam because they're going to make you sweat, babies. Sweat! Sweat! Anyway, imagine Henry Ford became the manager of the C&C Music Factory. If he were to mandate the same work hours he established at his car plant, what would he say? Everybody dances now for 8 hours a day. Everybody sweats now for 10 hours a day. Everybody pumps up the jam now for 12 hours a day. Or, everybody rock and rolls now for 14 hours a day. Watch your time. There's no way I can pump the jams for 12 hours a day. Maybe when I was younger. The correct answer is, along with other innovations like creating an assembly line and doubling wages, Henry Ford cut the workday from 9 hours to 8 hours. Of course, C&C Music Factory still wouldn't be as efficient as the Japanese R&B dance groups. It's time for What Big Cookies You Have, and it's a this or that. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, tell me if it's the name of a Girl Scout cookie or a ride at Dollywood Amusement Park. You know, the country theme park in Tennessee named for big busted country legend Dolly Parton. If it's a Girl Scout cookie, press the square button. If it's a Dollywood ride, press your circle button. Each one right gets you 300 Thin Mints. Each one wrong costs you $300, or approximately the cost of a box of Girl Scout cookies. And you've got just 30 seconds, so answer fast. Okay, let's move. Do-si-do, Daisy Go Round, Wonder Wheel, Lemon Twist, Tag Along, Shooting Star, Truff just a few overpriced cookies short of a full box. Girl Scout cookies taste great when you leave them in the freezer. Dolly Parton just gets perky. Everybody quattro, everybody quattro, hey! This one's called Braveheart Attack. If William Wallace, aka Braveheart, wanted his soldiers to consider themselves friends of Bill W., how would he finish this speech? They may take our lives, but they'll never take our sobriety, our Grateful Dead records, our intelligence, or our boyfriends. Time's a-wasting. That's kind of ironic, but chances are pretty good you're not smart enough to know what irony is. Here's what you meant to pick. Members of Alcoholics Anonymous sometimes refer to themselves as Friends of Bill W., after Bill Wilson, the organization's founder. And I mean, come on, Braveheart needed to get his drinking under control. That blue stuff on his face was clearly drawn there by his buddies after he passed out. He has no idea how ridiculous he looks.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Let's try. I can't feel my legs, or I never had any. If a slug gets the munchies, which snack would it want to avoid? A Snickers bar, Swedish fish, an orange, or a bag of pretzels? Because of osmosis, a slug will dry up and die if it comes into contact with salt, something a bag of pretzels has plenty of. Slugs are also known to drown in beer, so basically these guys are no fun at parties, but they are very patient lovers. Round 1 is in the books, and you should be very proud of that score, because I'm not. Don't forget, all the questions in round 2 are worth double. And hint, hint, the wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting for you. Enough small talk. Here's one I like to call McTheocracy with cheese. So Saudi Arabia held their first municipal elections in 2005, and they also now have McDonald's restaurants over there, which leads me to this. Which character wouldn't be able to vote for Mayor McCheese in Saudi Arabian McDonald land? Hamburglar, he'd have been hanged for burglary. Mayor McCheese, you can't vote for yourself. Early Birdie, she's female, or there is no voting in Saudi Arabia. Women do not have the right to vote in Saudi Arabia. It's unclear if birds do. But women in Saudi Arabia do have the right to become morbidly obese by way of fast food chains. So they're halfway there. USA! USA! USA!
Question 7.
Here's one for you. The vinyl frontier. So, back in 1977, the Voyager spacecraft was launched into space to explore Saturn and beyond. On board was a golden record containing different kinds of music for anyone who discovered it to listen to. And there's a German academic who says he thinks that aliens may have hijacked the craft because it's sending strange messages back to Earth. I know! Anyway, considering the only rock and roll song included on the Voyager spacecraft's golden record, how might the aliens greet us? Imagine there's no heaven, Earthlings, and then die. Go, go, go! Take us to your leader, Johnny Be Good. Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace never. Or, we've taken the stairway to heaven to kill you all. No, even NASA knew this would only spawn another galaxy's worth of awful guitar covers. Next time, try this. Chuck Berry's Johnny Be Good is currently hurtling through the vastness of space. The most recent Mars probe was full of Metallica albums, but I think that was more a means of disposal.
Lordin' chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Try this on for size. Livin' La Vida logo. So you know how Apple's logo is just a picture of an apple? Well, which of these companies' logos is not a picture of the thing described in its name? Target, Puma, Shell, or Caterpillar? Target's logo is a target, Puma has a puma in its logo, and Shell is a giant shell. But Caterpillar's logo is just the word caterpillar with a little yellow triangle at the bottom. Another company whose logo is thankfully not just a picture of their name, Johnson & Johnson.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, I'm
Open wide for like a bridge over troubled water chestnuts. I can't get enough of Chinese food. If it's poorly cooked chunks of chicken rolled in a spicy sauce, I am all over that.
Cookie fortune sweat, cookie necessary.
Oh, wisdom. Let's see what my fortune is. Your life is like a river. Go with the flow. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But tell me this, going with the flow of which river would totally make my life go south? The St. Lawrence River, the Nile, the Euphrates River, or the Rhine? Well, the Nile is a river, so you got that part right. Why didn't you pick this? The Nile, the Rhine, and the St. Lawrence River all flow north, while the Euphrates flows south through Iraq into the Persian Gulf. Now, let's see, it's been about 5 minutes since I finished that spicy Kung Pao chicken, and, yes, something has officially started flowing south.
Hold me, never let me go.
Bucker up for Cuckoo. A haiku question. Which response completes this verse? This first one does, number 2 completes it, the other choices are wrong, or none of the above. The 3 lines of a haiku are 5, 7, and 5 syllables long, respectively. Hey Bob, say haiku.
Okay. Haiku?
Gesundheit. Brace yourself for the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the X button. 4,000 big ones if you're right, but you lose 4,000 if you're wrong. And of course,
Remember the clue.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Hello. Hello. Good luck. That's all she wrote! Not bad, not bad. Reminds me of a sandwich I once had. Bacon, lettuce, and ketchup. I like to mix it up. Anyway, yeah, that sandwich was not bad too. Come to think of it, I'm kind of hungry.
You don't know Jack! Question 7!
Up next, the vinyl frontier. So, back in 1977, the Voyager spacecraft was launched into space to explore Saturn and beyond. On board was a golden record containing different kinds of music for anyone who discovered it to listen to. And there's a German academic who says he thinks that aliens may have hijacked the craft because it's sending strange messages back to Earth. I know! Anyway, considering the only rock and roll song included on the Voyager spacecraft's golden record, how might the aliens greet us? Imagine... Let me show you something. Chuck Berry's Johnny B. Good is currently hurtling through the vastness of space. The most recent Mars probe was full of Metallica albums, but I think that was more a means of disposal. There are no Kansas songs on the Voyager golden record. But speaking of carry-ons, you've just won a suitcase suit from the Suitcase Suit Warehouse. You don't have to check your baggage because you are the baggage. This wrong answer of the game nets you a handsome $8,000. Yeah, you're welcome.
Nice work, folks. Donnie, what's going on?
So, are you thinking you'd like to enrage in more tomflummery?
I like your hoodie. Where'd you get it?
PacSun?
Oh, where's there a PacSun?
I don't know. My mom drove me.
This exchange has been brought to you by the Council for Overheard Tween Conversations.
Did you know that 12 cups of raw spinach has as much sodium as an order of French fries at McDonald's?
Did you say as much sodium as French fries?
And that 54 cups of spinach has just as many calories?
As many calories as French fries?
Makes you think twice about eating spinach, doesn't it?
Yes.
Spinach. Is it really strong to the finish? Vote no on Proposition 14H and keep spinach and other vegetables out of our schools.
Do you have too many shelves? Don't know what to do with them? Well, now it's time to put your worries on the shelf. Introducing Shelf Shelves. Shelf Shelves are made exclusively for shelving shelves, and each shelf shelves up to 12 shelves per shelf.
That's a lot of shelves.
Shelf shelves saved my life. I really wanted to kill my shelf.
Don't get stuck with unshelved shelves. Buy Shelf Shelves today and do your shelf a favor.
Hey-ya. Do you ever feel like your fishy friends get the raw end of every deal? When the chihuahuas are carried around in their Louis Vuitton purses and the labradoodles are on long walks in their fur trim vests, your Goldie fish is left in its bowl, naked. So come shop at Fashion Fiestas. We are the country's leading provider of designer fish apparel and accessories. Hats, shoes, glasses, pants, underwater styles that'll make your fish look fantastic. Right, Goldie? Come to Fashion Fiestas.
Morning, Ted. Oh, you look horrible. Rough night last night?
You bet. It was Carol's and my anniversary, and we didn't get any sleep.
Sounds great.
You'd think, but I don't know. Nighttime's just not the same as it used to be.
Sounds like you need some nighttime putty.
Nighttime whatty?
Nighttime putty. It's just like regular putty, but for nighttime.
Huh, how's it work?
Here, I'll show you. See, because nighttime putty's made from a water-soluble, stain-proof plasticine polymer, I can mold it around this area here, or even back here, and up over this, for a fit that goes on smooth and stays secure all night long.
I see. Whoa, what's that part for?
I thought you'd ask about that. Look, if I bend this back here and open this flap, ta-da!
Oh my gosh, how'd that get in there?
Beats me.
Wow, Dan, you sure know a lot about nighttime putty.
Hey, my late night buddy is nighttime putty.
Oh, Dan.
Hi, Anthony Matterhorn here for Bloodco, the Tri-County's #1 resource for your commercial blood needs. And right now, we got more blood than we know what to do with. We got in buckets, baggies, pots, and pans. You name it, it's filled with blood. It's a bloody mess at Bloodco. And I don't mean in a British way. I mean, there's stuff that was once circulating through a living thing all over the place way. Having a party? Need a transfusion? Come to Bloodco. We don't ask questions. Need lamb's blood? We probably have it. We don't really keep track of that sort of thing. Bloodco. We got blood. Why don't you know where it came from? Bloodco. When you need blood, you gotta go to Bloodco. Bloodco.